little more rust?
Don't mind if I do.
Look at that beast!
You go first!
No! You go first! She's tough.
Ready?
Ready!
Whenever you want.
Now!
1 and...
2!
1 and...
2!
Poof.
Luckily you were here. You hit the jackpot.
All this rust is starting to feel heavy.
A ship?
This could be our lucky day.
Okay, well, this one's never flying again. Come on. Are you trying to tell me that you're able to fix up this wreck?
I probably could. With the right tools, the right materials, the right replacement parts, the right garage, the right skills, and the right knowledge. But no. I was thinking about pilfering its rudder for the nest. With just a bit of work, I could mount it as a wing. That way, it'll feel like it's flying again. Speaking of, do you mind bringing this back to the nest now?
No problem. I can't wait to see how you'll do that.
Just need to get to work. Ta-da! Now that is a job well done.
Seriously, we knocked this out of the park. I didn't expect it to look so good.
I know, right? Check out the reclaimed garden table.
How'd you feel about eating out here?
I'm down. We could do that this evening if you want.
I don't know about the evenings. It may be a bit chilly. Daytime would be better. Then we could enjoy the sunshine.
Okay, but let's make sure I'm in the shade, lest I get sunburn.
We can move the tarp. Also, we'll probably have to bring out some cushions, because the seating is a little rough.
And a tablecloth, too. I wouldn't want to stain my suitcases.
Okay. Then I guess we'll have to wait for a day with no wind.
I just hope there won't be too many bugs.
We'll never eat out here, will we?
No, probably not. But I'm still happy we set up this table.
Me too.
That was the last piece.
You know what? This looks nice. It's almost like new.
I think we're both too young to know what it would have looked like new. But it did age gracefully. However, we're gonna have to clear out all this stuff lying around before we can take off.
Yeah, seems like it. Too bad.
No big deal, Kay. We'll put all this stuff back once we sever the bridge. We'll have plenty of time to do it. We'll even do it better, actually.
Yeah.
What a nice presentation.
Well, delighting the eye is as important as charming the palate.
Well, that's dumb. Now I don't feel like I want to cut into it.
No rush. It won't get cold.
Okay, I'm going in.
Bloot.
What's wrong?
With me, nothing. But it seems like Sneddy lost an eye.
What did you do?
Nothing. I didn't even touch him. I just happened to notice it.
Poor guy. Oh, I guess he is a little past his prime.
Well, now he certainly looks like he's past his prime.
That's all right. It's just a button. Easy fix. There's some thread and needles in a drawer in the bathroom. What? Are you telling me that you have never sewn a button in your entire life?
Never.
How did you manage living by yourself?
I took care of my stuff.
Okay, stay here. We'll take care of Sneddy. So, now you thread the thread through the needle. Then you tie a knot, put the button in place. Well, the eye. Push the needle through from below into the first hole. Stick a needle through here sideways. That way it won't be too tight. Now go through the hole in diagonal. Do that again 2 or 3 times. Same thing with the other diagonal. Remove the needle. Wrap around the thread. Just a couple of stitches to hold the thread in place. Tie a knot. Then cut it. Ta-da!
Thank you.
What? You seem unhappy.
No, I just think he looks funny.
He looks exactly like he did before?
I know. I guess that I never really paid close attention. But I can't help but think about the little boy who used to own it.
How do you know it was a little boy?
I don't know, I'm just picturing it.
Okay, sorry. I'm just asking because it's been bothering me since we brought it home. Do you think...
It could be mine? No, I don't think so. No one ever forgets how their blankie feels. And I have no memory of this Sneddy. But you know what? I can pretend. For his sake.
Yours tastes a lot like the cafeteria food I grew up with.
Quite the compliment.
Really, you have no idea. I went to the upscale cafeteria. I loved it. It was 100 times better than what we had at home. Neither of my mothers knew how to cook anyway.
Walking in their footsteps.
In that regard, definitely. The apple dude didn't fall far from the tree.
It's just a few drops.
I know. But it's not my fault I can't stand having stuff in my ears.
But you have no problem whatsoever shoving cotton swabs in your ear.
I use cotton swabs precisely to avoid having stuff in my ears. How was I supposed to know that it just pushes the stuff back?
It's written right there on the box. Do not push down the ear canal.
But what are cotton swabs if you can't put them in your ears? That is so misleading.
You have a point.
Since we've come to an agreement, can you let me go now?
Nice try. But I really have to give you these drops.
Mercy.
I'll go on 3, okay?
Okay.
1.
Ah! I can't believe I still fall for your old tricks.
See? It's not so bad.
Are you kidding me? Feels like a slug is slowly making its way into my brain.
How would you know what that feels like?
I read books, Kay. And if you read the same books I did when you were my age, I can guarantee you wouldn't like drops in your ears either.
All right, turn around. I need to do the other side now.
I was hoping you'd forget. We're still short on hyper rust.
I'm sure we'll find some.
We'll need to wait a little bit for it to grow.
Hey, that's my boy Oink.
What's up, Oink?
Huh? He's covered in rust.
What's happening, little guy? Playing where you shouldn't have?
Is he looking at us funny, or...?
Loot. It must be the rust attacking his system. Step back. Balding blute.
Oink? It's us!
On your mark.
Anytime. Stop it, Oink! Don't make us hurt you. I don't want to see this!
Let's get it over with.
And done.
We're that good.
Whew. Looks like he's all better. Sorry, Oink, but you kind of forced our hand.
Don't worry. It looks like that's what he was expecting from us. Wait. What's that in his mouth?
Is that rust? Well, now it all makes sense. You can't eat rust, Oink. You know that's no good for you.
That isn't just rust. It's hyper rust.
Seriously? Where did you find this, Oink?
Okay. We'll keep that, but don't you dare do it again. It's bad for your teeth.
And everything else.
Come over here. We need to show you something.
Well, here goes nothing.
Do you think it'll work?
Oh, it works. But will it work the way that we want it to? Which means 1, long enough to consume an entire flow bridge, and 2, that it won't blow up in our faces when the hyper rust reaches capacity. I have no idea. I can't really do a full-scale test.
So after all this, can we still store the flow?
Of course. I just added an alternative circuit with hyper rust. We'll just need to switch it when we need to sever the bridge. And it'll work just like the flow bursts.
Severing the flow bridge. That also means cutting off our way home. Even our way out of Source.
Yeah,
Is that really what we want?
I don't know. What are our other options? That's what I thought. Improve what, exactly?
We've already eaten too much.
I can never eat too much.
We need to wait for it to grow.
All right, are you ready?
I don't know. It looks complicated.
Well, sure, it's slightly more complex than pick a bobble. But you'll see, it's actually pretty intuitive once you get into it.
If I need to get into it first, that's the opposite of intuitive.
Nah, you'll see, it's easy. First off, you should choose a color.
Green.
Ah,
What? Aren't the green ones good?
yes, greens are very good. They allow you to validate the objective cards for cheaper than other empires. But it's not really the easiest one to play when you're just beginning.
So, what do you think I should pick?
No, it's okay. Pick the green ones. I'll help you. It's a semi-cooperative game anyway. Okay, so we're playing the galactic empires that are trying to expand our influence. We have 3 actions per turn, plus 1 for every 10 influence points. In order to gain influence, we can either mine for or sell minerals, either establish colonies, or wage war against neighboring empires, or develop our science and technology, or validate objectives. There are a bunch of strategies, but obviously it's best if you do a little of everything.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, and there are decrees that you can put up to a vote. This is actually not part of the basic game, but gameplay is a lot more interesting with this expansion pack. It adds a diplomacy aspect. So, for decrees, you not only have to have over 50% approval rate in your empire, but you also need to submit them for other players to vote. Since there's just 2 of us, we'll have a 3rd neutral player. Of course, you can override the player's vote if you have enough cruisers. So, the cruisers,
You said it would be easy.
Yeah, it is easy. Learning the rules is actually the most difficult part. That's why we're going over them now. That way, we'll be set for next time.
Hold on. We won't even have time to play this time?
Well, unless you're really into it, I guess. But in my experience with this game, it's better if you sleep on it. That way, you can let the rules seep in real good. Because right now, we're just doing a quick overview. Once we get into some details, it will get tougher.
Can't wait.
Me neither.
Another random page, please.
73.
All right. See, this right here, I don't find appealing.
Yeah, me neither. I understand the drive to push one's limits, but, you know, this one would have far-reaching consequences.
Huh? Your turn.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just having a hard time figuring out why I should play anything rather than anything else.
Well, for example here, if you move your excavator on the asteroid, you can harvest 3 titaniums. And then you have 1 action left, so you can draw or buy a scout shuttle. Or you can use your actions to validate the governor objective and pick up the first player chip.
Which one is better?
I can't tell you that. It's only semi-cooperative. We can help one another for the colonies, but when it comes to scoring points, each one is on their own.
I'll do the governor thing.
Okay. So, you're using 6 influence, but you're picking up an admiral ship, a map, and the first player chip.
Uh-huh.
Your turn.
What? I just played my turn.
Yes, but you also picked up the first player chip. And since this is the end of the turn, we're back to you.
Oh. I'm gonna need a little more time to think.
Sure. Take your time.
Double pick-a-bobble.
No! You have to be cheating.
Like how? Do you think I have cards hiding up my sleeves? Come on, strip. You played and you lost.
No. Call the referee. I demand to review the play.
I hear someone wants to play. Wait. You have a card? What is this? You had a double reverse in hand?
I might have just let you win.
And you're calling me a cheater. Is it really a good idea to go out at night?
No, you're right.
We'll do one last round, but we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh.
What's up, Oink? What's happening? Why are you scratching like that? Do you have fleas?
Cold-blooded as he is, I doubt it.
Oh! He's peeling off whole strips of skin! Stop it, Oink! You're gonna hurt yourself!
Oh, I get it. He's starting to molt.
Do Oinks molt?
Seems like it.
Oh, poor guy.
No, this is natural. I don't think it hurts.
Maybe, but it looks tedious. Look at him.
You're right. Let's help him.
I'm gonna get my exfoliant. There you go. That's the last big chunk. I bet you feel lighter, don't you? What are you picking up?
Hygroscibes. Some fell off while we were scrubbing.
What are you gonna do with them? I thought they were bad for your kidneys.
Not just for kidneys. But just a tiny quantity could trigger some interesting effects.
What kind of effects?
You know what they take on charm for the matchmaking ceremonies?
Is that it? I have been wanting to try that.
Well, let's try these out, should the occasion arise.
Thanks, Oink.
Do you think we'll have enough?
We never have enough. Come on! Grow, little bud. You can do it!
Let's give them time to ripen a bit.
Well, that was tasty. Didn't...
But maybe if we...
Well, that was tasty. Didn't...
But maybe if we...
We'll do one last round, but we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh.
This one smells weird.
Chuck it then.
Are you insane? Oh, you like scratching from Mama, you, don't you?
He prefers Papa K's. Tell her, Runk. Tell her you prefer Papa K's.
Good thing no one is seeing us right now.
We've already eaten too much.
Don't you think it should be growing?
It's growing. We just need to be patient.
We need to wait for it to grow.
Well, that was tasty. Didn't you?
Maybe if we
We'll do one last round, but we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's not ready.
Do you think he knows how to fetch?
I don't know. Just throw him a stick.
I can't. I'm stuck doing scratchings.
Well, I'm also stuck doing scratchings.
We've already eaten too much.
I can...
Maybe we should go easy on the apple brew.
Huh? Why?
I think I'm gaining some weight.
Nonsense. Well, that was didn't.
But maybe if we